Oh my God. Hello, hello, hello. I can't. Oh, wow. No music today because I was like, chill life. Hi. Hello. Hi, Ash. Hi, Austin. Long time no see you on these lives, but like, I know we were like messaging before, but nice of you to join us. It's been a while. Hello. Oh my God, why is there 60 people here? I was like, oh, this is gonna be a smaller live. It's going to be chill, where we're just reading Artie Sauce Fix. I was like, this is not actually a Two's Company. This isn't Polytrix. But I guess people are interested. You are entertaining. That's why we are here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, my setup is crazy. Balancing my Blue Yeti on a box and piggy bank thingy. Hello. I wonder if Toss will turn. I am fine if Toss doesn't turn up. Demo might turn up. I was like, Demo, you don't have to worry about like you don't have to like feel pressure to join the live, but if you want to, I'm reading Artie Sauce Fix. I finally got a notification for the live, so I hopped on immediately. Where else do we get this kind of premium content? Hi, Sam. Hi, Nick. Guess what we're reading first today? I did read this one already, and it's a super short one, and I've never done a podfic before. So, oh my God, Natcriphil sent a galaxy already. Thank you. All the donations are going to be donated straight away. Like there is money in my PayPal right now, and I still haven't made a decision of where they're going. But I'm not keeping the donations. But thank you. It just feels very weird to keep the donations. But thank you. What is a galaxy? I don't speak TikTok. It's just that thing that appears. There are like different things that appear when like people make donations, and like galaxy is one of them. We're here to celebrate your celebrity status, guys. Guys, I am not a celebrity. I am not a celebrity. I am saying this over and over again. Like, I know, like, guys. This is kind of insane that this is happening. But please don't see me as a celebrity, guys. Want to tell everyone what time you went to sleep last night? No, Aitlin. I'm not saying anything. No, no one needs to know. That is my own personal information. No one needs to know. You're a celebrity. Manifesting Ray Ami, guys. The fact that is there RPF of Ray Ami? I bet there is. I'll be shocked if there isn't, but like why do I have like not even 2,000 TikTok followers and I have RPF written about me? What are we reading today? We're reading Artie Sauce, baby. Non-celebrities don't have fanfic written about them. What if one day Ray Ami comes to this live? Guys, I think the long-term plan is that I somehow make my way into the entertainment world and get to meet the cast for real, for real. Like hopefully before the second movie gets released, so I can actually like meet them. TikTok is so weird. I hope you like some good old brick sauce. Okay. Okay, the first fic we're reading is of Bricks and Soup. And I read some tutorials and like I listened to like samples of like a few fanfics, so it seems pretty straightforward. My main question is, do I say podfic by Artizara? Or do I, because the AO3 username I have right now is like not related to that at all, but I might change it. Do I say podfic by Artizar? I just think that would be very funny. Like, of Bricks and Soup by Sapphic Nick, podfic by Artizar. Hi, it's Zin. I had to make a second account to watch. Why'd you make a second account to watch? Hi, Zin. Gonna get to you soon. The live is age restricted. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is. Also, I've come to realize that there's a lot of minors following me, y'all. Let me say this. Let me say this. I am 23 years old. And I am like open. I am open to like people under 18 following me. I'm not gonna pretend that you guys aren't seeing anything worse. But just to put that out there, I'm still trying to get the hang of the fandom like interactions, but just putting that out there, I know that sometimes the stuff I read can lean towards suggestive stuff. So I don't want things to get weird. I know there are minors following me. But yeah, I'll leave it up to your discretion. And I know the things that I do aren't like that insane or like, oh my god, 18 plus content. But just saying, y'all. Yeah, I always forget that there's so many youngsters online. No, especially when I saw the title, Sigma Rizzler Love. I was like, guys, you are so young. What does that mean? Like, I know what Sigma Rizzler means, okay? Artie, I don't think you could read 18 plus stuff even if you tried. Yeah. It has been suggested. And now that I know my audience, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Girl, your laugh is infectious. Thank you. I have been told that, and that is very nice of you to say. That's very nice of you to say because there's still a lot of people in my life who are like, oh my god, you need to be quiet. But I'm like, well, what if I'm not? Artie, you were born in the century. You still... I guess, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I know that I'm still young. But I don't know. Once you're over 20, you have to be like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. It feels a bit weird, but yeah. Don't be quiet. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's get this started because I'm gonna record. I think I am gonna say Podfic by Artizara just because that is so funny for Artizara to be reading her own like fanfiction about herself. I turned 20 in like a month. Woo! Let's go. I turned 23 this month, so geek comedy, yes. Oh my god. We got a crown! Thank you, Nat. My younger brother, I don't understand half the stuff him and his friends say. Real. Okay. I guess I can read the summary just because the summary is just don't ask. And that is so funny to me, so let's do this. I'm also probably not going to upload this live onto YouTube just because it's like, it's fucking arty sauce. But the podfic should be up sometime. Okay. It's gonna get loud. I hope the quality is not bad. Of Bricks and Soup by Sapphic Nick. Podfic by Artizara. Author's summary. Don't ask. Okay. I'll also edit this further later. Wait, what's your YouTube? My YouTube is Artie Enjoys Life. I still haven't come up with a better name. Sorry. That's not my on my list of priorities right now. Don't Ask is wild. Yeah. I read that and I was Nick, this is so funny. I know Nick is here. So okay. I am gonna try to be so serious because this is like just a like funny little cheeky interaction that Nick has written. And I'm gonna try to be serious, but I'm like, this is so silly. What are we reading? Can we get a name? This is Of Bricks and Soup by Sapphic Nick. How much longer, Toss? Artie asked under her breath. The question had been bubbling for what felt like endless chapters now. The light at the end of the tunnel felt as though it were fading, even for her. Toss was silent, eyes looking anywhere but at their woman. Sorry. Eyes looking anywhere but at their woman. Oh, I just died. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be for me to record this. Oh my god, trying to keep... No, because I was reading this yesterday and I was laughing to myself, but I was like, I can do this. I can do a podfic of this. It's fine. Eyes looking anywhere but at their woman. Sorry. Her. Toss was sagging, even for keeping myself so... Trying to be so... Guys, how am I gonna read the fucking Sigma Rizzler fic if I'm laughing at even this? You gotta attach a blooper reel. This is the blooper reel. If I was to make a blooper reel, it would be so long. Okay. And also, I'm gonna make this shorter, yeah. I was like, this is gonna be short. This isn't going to be that hard. I DK how you plan to keep us straight. I've re-edited 3 of my fic chapters out of nerves for when you read it, Artie. Reef, this is... Yeah. Wait. Is that the one I saw on Twitter? You on Toss fanfiction? Yeah. Yeah, it is. How am I gonna say their woman while keeping a straight face? Look, eyes looking anywhere but at their woman whose hand trembled around her phone. Oh my god. And I ran out of water. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Already trembling. And this is not even the Sigma Rizzler fic. Oh my god. It's fine. This isn't about me. This isn't about me. This is about a fictional version of me. It's fine. Toss was silent, eyes looking anywhere but at their woman. Oh my god, I can't. Am I gonna be able to get through this? There are funnier moments later on. Okay. Oh. Toss was silent, eyes looking anywhere but at their woman whose hand trembled around her phone. The silence was thick, and for a moment, Artie wondered sorry. I think we got that line. So thank God. I almost started laughing. Her phone was silent, eyes looking anywhere but at their woman whose hand trembled around her phone. We got it. Okay. Okay. The silence was thick, and for a moment, Artie wondered if it was more telling than anything the author could have said back. Maybe there was nothing to be said. Artie felt a sigh slip out of her throat, fighting to release the tension in her body. Just then, Toss spoke. Now I need to come up with a voice for Toss. What do we think Toss sounds like? Ooh, go Artie. Progress. This is progress. As Mira's therapist would say, this is progress. Scottish. Toss canonically sound like Mira. Ooh, I might make her lower. Whatever Paint sounds like. Oh, Demo's here. Hi, Demo. Are you having fun, Demo? Oh. I am so flustered. Oh my god. I am shaking inside. Okay. Okay, like, maybe, like, the line is, you too? Like, let's do it lower. Let's go low. Oh, shit. God, don't. Stop. Just got here, what's going on? I'm trying to record a podfic. And I was losing my shit because... I am referred to as their woman. Like Toss's woman. And I was losing my shit. We are being the embodiment of chaos. Okay. You too? Like maybe around there. Okay. You too? You too? Me what? Artie tilted her head in confusion. You've given up on me too? Toss's voice was small and sad. Artie shook her head quickly. What? No, never. She glanced down at her phone screen. A picture of a turtle with an orange lit up her See, this is what happens when you're recording. You have to go back. A picture of a turtle. Hi, my fics are pretty heavy, so if you plan to check them out, please read the tags. Yes. Yes. Listen to Demo. Demo has, like, less heavy stuff as well. So, like, check her out. But also, speaking of Demo, this was your fic, right? The pole dancer Mira was your fic, right? Because that one was so fun. I was having the time of my life with that one. That was so much fun. Yes. Check that out if you guys would like. That one is really, really fun. Okay. Down at her phone. I'll take that line over. She glanced down at her phone screen. Gotcha. Ooh, stop. I'm on Logic right now, by the way. She glanced down at her phone screen. A picture of a turtle with an orange lit up her wallpaper. Her lips pulled to a tight line. They're hurting, Toss. We just want to know when it will stop. There, right there, Toss bit back, her voice peaking louder than she'd intended. I have a plan. I've had it this whole time, but it feels like every day people lose faith. In the book? In me? Do you even know what they've been saying? Artie looked taken aback. She reached her hand up, but it only stayed stagnant in the air, unsure if she should reach out. But ultimately, she clutched it back to her chest. Of course we believe you, Toss. We're scared. We thought... Sorry, I tripped. I tripped over my line. We thought she was gonna die as the next line. We thought... Okay. What are we reading? We're reading Artie Sauce. We're reading Artie Sauce. But it's platonic Artie Sauce, which is really, really cute, actually. It's really, really sweet. We're just friends, and I'm like, Toss, you gotta stop. Toss, we are hurting. Is this angst? It's not. Like, it's just... It's not. Like, I guess you could qualify it as... It's just me being like, Toss, we thought Mira was gonna die. We are losing faith. And then Toss is like, I have a plan. I can't believe this is a real thing. Me neither. Me neither. My chat is crazy. Okay. Okay, what was the line? Sorry.
We're scared.
We're scared. Okay. We thought she was going to die. We really did. And after this chapter, it feels like it's all fair game. Gotta get in the mood for the next one. So what if it is? Is the next line. So what if it is? Low, 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 low. So what if it is? Toss hissed. So what if I want to tell my tale in a way that hurts? Can't I tell my story? Can't there be beauty in that? Can't I find comfort in the hurt? Her voice began to crack. I might redo that one, because her voice began to crack. This is a corner of the fandom I did not know. Yeah, this is a corner of the fandom where we, yeah, I'll just say that. Yes. Can't I find comfort in the hurt? Her voice began to crack. Beauty in that? Can't I find comfort in the hurt? Okay, let me do that one. Can't I find comfort in the hurt? How was that one? Can't I find comfort in the... Oh, the I was so loud. Which is like, sure, but... LMAooo looking through demo stuff. Oh yeah, reading some of that later. Demo is a really good writer, y'all. It's just check the tags. Just check the tags. It's not for everyone. But yeah, check her out. Okay. Can't I? Can't I find comfort in the hurt? Interesting. Can't I find comfort in the hurt? Sure. Her voice began to crack. Okay, I'll keep that as a take. Artie's mouth opened and closed, as though the words themselves were a blow to the chest. Toss took a deep, calming breath. I'm asking you to trust me. I'm asking everyone to trust me. Her eyes were pleading and wet with unshed tears. Because at this point, I can't even trust I want to write this anymore. So sad. Gonna listen to that. Artie's mouth opened and closed. Oh, there's as though the words themselves were a blow to the chest. Toss took a deep, calming breath. Bro, is my pop filter doing nothing? Ugh. I'll record that line just because there's a lot of pops. Okay. Artie's mouth opened and closed. Oh, actually, for the pops... Artie's mouth opened and closed. Oh, yeah, the pops, you can hear the pops. I'm gonna speak it this way, so that hopefully the pops are lessened. Artie's mouth opened and closed, as though the words themselves were a blow to the chest. Toss took a deep, calming breath. I'm asking you to trust me. I'm asking everyone to trust me. Her eyes were pleading and wet with unshed tears. Because at this point, I can't even trust I want to write this anymore. Artie looked at Toss's withdrawn frame, hunched from the weight of the words that had clearly been wrapped tight around her soul this whole time. The fear, the anxiety, the attention from 1,000 eyes in 1,000 different ways. Beneath all of that was just... Okay. That felt good, so I'm gonna keep going. I can't see anything because of my phone. Okay, let's just keep going. Oh my god. Come over here. Oh my... Thank you for the heart. Yippee. Oh my god. Okay. That's it's. Oh, tab, stay over here. Okay. Okay. Apology accepted, but please, when will when we will get? Don't spoil the chapter RT hasn't had yet read it, y'all. If you spoil it, just do it when I'm reading, because I probably won't see it when I'm reading. This is an arty sauce fanfic called "Of Bricks and Soup." Yeah. Okay. Toss, Artie breathed, steadying herself. I trust you. She stepped forward, stealing her confidence. What you've done, it's touched so many people. It's inspired so much art in so many beautiful ways. It's been something to look forward to for so many people. For me to look forward to. Sorry, I got. For me to look forward to. The drama. Oh god. This is so funny. Let's get you. Oh shit. Something to look forward to for so many people. For me to look forward to. Sorry. Trying to take it like do this so seriously. Trying to do this so seriously. For me to look forward to. No, it is true. It's just so dramatic. Please, someone, what fanfic is this? It's called Of Bricks and Soup, and it's an arty sauce fanfic. Okay. For so many people. Okay. So many people. For me to look forward to. Even though Artie hadn't said it, Toss could practically hear it in the way the woman looked at her. Whenever I'm referred to as the woman, I'm like, this is not serious. This is so not serious. This is not serious. That's you, girly. Thanks, Nick. Hear it in the way the woman looked at her. Said it. Toss could practically hear it. Okay, let me take that line again. Toss could practically hear it. Everyone's being so loud. Everyone's being so loud all the time. Look what you've made, Artie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Artie hadn't said it. Toss could hear. Okay. Toss could practically hear it in the way the woman looked at her, eyes brimming with emotion. The author looked away, cheeks slightly tinted, though she didn't acknowledge the compliment. Artie continued. You've literally made a masterpiece. I'm getting asked to do an asked. That's so hard all the time. Masterpiece. Artie continued. I'm gonna take that from the. Sorry, y'all. This is what it's like to record anything. Artie continued. You've literally made a masterpiece. I'm getting asked to do. I'm getting asked. Ugh. I'm getting asked. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna pronounce getting like that. I'm getting asked. Okay. I'm getting asked to do an audiobook for crying out loud. And why did I add version? Sometimes I'll just add words. Sometimes I'll just add words. I'm getting asked to do an audiobook for crying out loud. Jesus, there's a greater than 0 chance Ray Ami has seen it. The thought shot a wave of dread up Toss's spine, followed quickly by a flush of hope. Maybe. The thought brought the ghost of a smile to the author's face. You're doing amazing work. I'm sorry we made you feel like we doubt you. Trust me, the hurt hurts. Sorry, my voice is supposed to drop. We doubt you. Trust me, the hurt hurts. Trust me, the hurt hurts. Artie's voice dropped. But the love is there. It's always there. Whether from the characters or from you as an author. That's supposed to be a you as an author. I'm gonna re-record that as well. This is so annoying. When you're making an actual audiobook, you won't have the chance to do this many retakes. Or from you as an author. Artie put her hand on Toss's shoulder and gave a smile that could light up the sky. It was infectious. Write the story you want to tell. We'll be here, I promise. She teasingly pointed a finger at the other woman. But don't you forget what you promised. Toss gave a breathy laugh, as though the weight on her shoulder was lessened, if only slightly. Absolute freak shit? Artie nodded. Absolute freak shit. And that's the end. When I said it was short, it is short. That's such a good ending. I really love that. Woo! Okay, so this is gonna stay over here. This is gonna stay in my files. Oh, I should probably... Oh, there is author's notes. I should probably read the author's notes, right? I'll read the author's notes, just in case. I also need to eat soon. Oh my god. Let me record it over here. Okay. Damn, the tension. Round of applause. Thank you, guys. Okay. Author's notes. I thought this was a dumb way of saying thanks to Toss for the banger story, and we're still rooting for you. And a thanks for Artie Zara for being chill as heck. This fandom wouldn't be the same without y'all. This isn't just a this isn't a shipfic, is what the line is. everything is so hard forever. I'll do that later. This isn't a shipfic. I just thought it would be nice considering everything going on. Thank you, Nick. So that's done. Toss is here. Toss, I just finished reading Nick's and it's recorded. So it shall be edited. Is it time to read the Sigma Rizzler fic? Should I record this? I probably won't record this. I'll just read this. If I want to record it, I'll do it later because it is too funny. I feel like I would lose it. Sigma Rizzler. Yes. No, it's time for True Chaos. Okay, and after this, I'll probably... Should I go? I know it's a short live, but I need to eat. Hi, Chef Toss. Chef Toss. Sometimes I can't read. It would take hours to record this. How long is it? Oh, it's 1,583 words. Okay. I'll probably still end up recording it just because I think it's funny if I record the Artie Sauce fix myself. I just think that's funny. I'll put this over here. Secondary gender was revealed as beta. Congrats. Okay. It is so hot in here. All the time. Okay. Okay. Tags. Fluff. Strangers to friends. Friends to lovers, question mark. Slow burn. Author X reader. Freeform. Crack ship. Please don't take this seriously. And I'm saying this to you guys as well. Please don't take this seriously. Also, I don't know what their name is, but like Infamous ZC, they were also like on Twitter and they were like, I'm sorry for this. And I'm like, I'm just having fun. We will take it seriously. No, 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 you won't. No, you won't. We are real people, guys. This is just for fun. Okay. Sigma Rizzler Love, the fic that unites all, by infamous underscore ZC. Summary. Artie was just a simple... I already lost it. Artie was just a simple, lonesome beta, content with her uneventful life. No, because why is this real? No, because why is this real? Why am I being called out right now? Why am I being called out? Content with her uneventful life until fate and AO3 threw her headfirst into a fanfic rabbit hole. Very true. What started as a casual reading soon spiraled into TikToks, key smashes, and secondhand embarrassment tears. At this part, at the center of it all, the I can't. Why am I saying the mysterious? Y'all know what I'm about to read. At the center of it all, the mysterious Skibbity Sigma Alpha author known as Toss Lots of Sauce. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Notes. Notes. Hey guys, I just wrote this for fun. I was laughing my ass off during Artie's most recent live, so I wrote this out of the blue. Please don't take this seriously. This is all a joke. And if Toss or Artie are uncomfortable about this, please tell me and I will remove it. I'm not uncomfortable yet. I'm having fun. This is just very... It is too funny to like take this seriously or like be uncomfortable about it. It's just... Skibbity Sigma. Chapter 1. Oh, there will be multiple chapters of this grade. Chapter 1. In all of Artie's life, she had been a lonesome beta, living a mundane existence. Oh, nothing exciting ever happened, but she was fine with that. She liked her simple little life. I'm being called out right now. I'm being called out right now. But then everything changed when she stumbled upon fanfic. It had been a month since the release of a movie called K-Pop Demon Hunters, and honestly, it changed the world for the better. The movie was just that good. It united kids, teens, and even adults alike. Everywhere you went, people were either talking about it or humming the songs. Malls, school events, bars, you name it. K-Pop Demon Hunters was playing, especially Golden. When Artie watched it for the first time, she was enthralled. The usually nonchalant beta actually heard the wolf in her chest. Oh, is it like going to be an Omegaverse fic? Like for real Omegaverse? This sounds like the Atla intro. K-Pop Demon Hunters is so fire, even my mom's addicted to it. I wish my parents would watch anything that I was into. Okay, when Artie watched it for the first time, she was enthralled. The usually nonchalant beta actually heard the wolf in her chest howl with happiness as the movie played, and by the end of it, she was addicted. Without hesitation, she grabbed her phone and started scrolling through X. This is this is inaccurate, actually. My AO3 journey didn't start until 2 weeks later after I watched the movie for the first time. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go through the rabbit hole. I have accepted it that I'm gonna go through the rabbit hole. It was 2 weeks after it, so this is inaccurate, actually. Without hesitation, she grabbed her phone and started scrolling through X, desperate for content about the movie. But when nothing truly satisfying showed up, she turned to the scariest yet most amazing sight in the world. My man, the myth, the legend, AO3. When she opened the site, she immediately searched for what she was craving the most. Mira slash Rumi slash Zoe, in parentheses, K-pop Demon Hunters, and then pressed the tag. I mean, yeah, sure. Her screen was then filled up with numerous fanfics with the tag of Polytrix. 1 out of 20 of 1,324 works in Mira Rumi Zoe K-pop Demon Hunters. Girl, I watched the movie the day after it came out. There weren't that many fanfics. I'm sorry, I'm being an ass. Damn, the fandom is so Sigma cooking already when it's only been a month. Already hummed. Oh, okay, so in this version, it's been a month since the movie came out. Inaccurate. I knew I was gonna like this movie when I saw the trailer. She started scrolling through the works, picking up a few one-shots here and there. Some were fluff, some were hurt comfort, and some were pure angst. Nevertheless, she enjoyed every single one. But something was missing. Even though she enjoyed every single fic, she felt something was amiss. Her inner beta whining in agreement as it felt it needs something more. Something exciting. Artie huffed, fixing her posture as she made a plan. Time to bring out the big guns, she muttered. With delicate fingers, she started sorting the fic. Sort by creator, title, date posted, date updated, word count, hits, kudos, comments, bookmarks. Ooh. Sorry, I got a little nauseous. It's really hot in here. I'm gonna... Ooh. Oh, God. Sorry. Okay. Her finger pressed kudos. Inaccurate. I always sort by bookmarks. I always sort by bookmarks, but it's fine. Well, in this case, Two's Company was the top in both kudos and bookmarks, so I guess that is accurate. Sort and filter. She scanned through the fics, hunting for the ones her inner beta soul would resonate with. The kind that made her wolf perk its ears, wag its imaginary tail, and maybe even roll around in emotional happiness. Unnie, You're So Pretty by Anonymous. No. Together We're Glowing by Hexmunculus. Already read that. Dying Wish by Piero Plush. Maybe later. This is just giving like fic recommendations to me. I haven't read any of these. Let Me Sit Down for Dinner with My Dead Lover Again, for this time is the last dream I ever want to have, by a bird who is like no other. I'm gonna read that on live, hopefully. I don't know if I will because it seems like a lot. Growls. What? Orf arf. Already tilted her head in confusion with her on why her inner wolf reacted violently at the sight of the title alone. She scanned through the tags, wondering why. Then she saw it. Hurt no comfort. No wonder why, she thought, chuckling in amusement. I'll read it when I've evolved. I'll read it when I've evolved into an alpha Rizzler, Artie muttered. With that, she continued scrolling through the works, desperately searching for something her inner wolf would resonate with. She scrolled and scrolled and scrolled. It felt like an eternity, as if she had been wandering through the endless halls of AO3 itself. After a while, Artie sighed in defeat. She was about to close AO3 when she saw it. Her chest rumbled, the inner wolf howling in fascination. It was drawn to the story, urging Artie to click, to read, to surrender herself to whatever awaited. Two's Company, But They Want a Crowd by Toss Lots of Sauce. Artie curled her eyebrows, reading the tags and summary. She smiled. Oh, this is something that I like, she talked to herself, the wolf huffing in agreement. I can feel the aura within this fic. It's rizzing me in, she observed. Without much hesitation, she clicked it. Unbeknownst to the lonesome beta, this was the beginning of something new, something fun. She would meet new people, make new friends, and maybe, just maybe, even find love. But that was a problem for future Artie to deal with. Okay, y'all, there's a chapter break and I'm really nauseous. What are y'all saying? Everyone's just mostly laughing. I don't want to throw up. I hope I don't throw up. Future Artie problem. Oh my god. Okay. Artie, to say, was invested. It had been a week since she stumbled upon the famous fanfic by Toss Lots of Sauce. She loved it so much that she started making TikTok videos about the story, sharing clips of herself reading the fanfic, gushing over scenes that made her laugh with joy, or crying from the secondhand embarrassment of a particularly funny moment. Her inner wolf was thoroughly satisfied, making its presence known every time the beta picked up the fanfic. They love referring to me as the beta. They love it so much. And the fellow fans loved it. Her videos started gaining views, with people relating to Artie and absolutely flooding the comments with key smashes, crying emojis, and the occasional, "Bestie, you're so real for that," and "For real, when Mira took care of Rumi, I also screamed." Some dropped their own galaxy brain opinions, others wrote full-on essays, and a brave few even recommended more fics, effectively dooming Artie to fall deeper down the Polytrix rabbit hole. And Artie was thriving. The once lonesome beta was now knee-deep in chaos, arguing theories in the comments, spamming memes at 3 a.m., and laughing way too hard at strangers who understood her pain. For the first time, she wasn't just screaming into the void. She was screaming with the void. She was scrolling through the comments when one in particular caught her eye. Lexan89. You should really go live when you read a new chapter. I know, I'd enjoy that. Eye emoji. When Artie pressed the replies, she saw people agreeing in droves. Ollie Seastone, right? You'll aura max with this one, cuh. Zoe's left toe, please go live. It would make my heart go. It would make my heart go skibbity skibbity. Rumi's wife, I second this, bruv. Mira mommy, do it, my favorite Alpha Sigma buddy. Oh my god, if only. If only. Whew. I'm gonna stop the live after this because I'm really getting anxious, but I'm gonna finish this. And countless more replies, all positive, all begging for Artie to go live. Guys, I wish my first live had 5 people. And I decide to go live myself, bitch. I decide to go live myself. Oh. At first, Artie was hesitant. She sat there staring at her screen, debating with herself. What if people got bored halfway through? What if her voice was actually nails on a chalkboard annoying, and everyone had just been lying to spare her feelings? What if she fumbled a word and instantly became a meme? Despite the flood of compliments she'd received, the anxious little voice in her head gnawed at her, warning her that this could be the end of her short-lived TikTok piece. And worst of all, what if people find out that what if people find out that she's not an Alpha Sigma? That all along, she's just a regular lonesome Beta Sigma? But then again, her wolf practically wagged its metaphorical tail, urging her to take the leap. The comments weren't just comments anymore. They were a chorus, chanting her name, hyping her up, waiting for her, and maybe, just maybe, It was worth the risk. After a few more minutes of intense overthinking, the sheer positivity of the comments finally won her over. With shaky determination, and maybe a little wolfy tail wag of excitement, she pulled out her notes app and began drafting a schedule. Oh my god. And began drafting a schedule. A real plan for when she would go live, girl. You think I'm that organized? No. No, I'm not. It's so hot. I'm not that organized. I just go live at a time that I think is like good enough. I don't know. I just go live. Maybe this will be fun, Artie thought, half dreading, half thrilled, as if she were about to embark on a grand quest instead of just opening TikTok in front of strangers. Get you a fangirl? I don't have a fan, I don't think. So this will have to do. So little left. Okay. A goated Skibbity Alpha was finishing their draft for the latest chapter of their fanfic, the screen casting a dim glow as their fingers flew across the keyboard at 100 words per minute. The alpha was the alpha was, in fact, a sigma. What is it when an alpha is sigma? I still don't get that. What does that mean? So skibbity that their aura was maxed out to untouchable levels. Ding! The phone nearby lit up with a sharp notification ping. The alpha's typing came to an abrupt halt, slowly, with the gravitas of someone about to check their destiny. They reached for the phone and unlocked it. It was a notification from X. Sell at Obsessed Femmes. Yo, toss broski. Oh my god. Someone gets Sal in here as well. Oh my god. Yo, Toss broski, have you seen this TikToker? She's got these clips of her reading and reacting to your works. She's pretty funny, not gonna lie. And a TikTok link. The Sigma Alpha, now revealed as Toss, clicked the link, and the screen lit up. She squinted as a video began to play. It was Artie. The caption read, POV, you see a chapter update for Two's company, but they want a crowd. That is in fact a real TikTok that I made. The video was short, barely a few seconds. Just a shaky clip of Artie holding her phone, eyes wide, one hand clamped dramatically over her mouth as if she had just witnessed the second coming of Christ in fanfic form. Toss smiled. She never expected her work to gain this much attention, and her inner alpha puffed its chest out proudly, basking in the praise like it had just won a pack battle. Curious, Toss began to scroll. One video turned into 2, then 3, until she was fully sucked into the Artieverse. Artie reading her fanfic, Artie's dramatic crash outs, Artie's endless yap sessions that somehow spiraled from fic theories to wolf memes. And, oh, an announcement about Artie planning to go live, planning to read the latest chapter update of Two's company in live. Her wolf practically perked its ears. Toss smiled as she set her phone down and returned to drafting chapter 25. But this time, something felt different. Her heart swelled with warmth, happiness bubbling beneath her ribs. She could feel the surge of her aura, stronger than ever, fueled by the support of her fans, by the unexpected spark of encouragement from Artie. And that's the end. Let's leave kudos. Oh God. Guys, I really need to leave. There was one comment. Oh, there's 3 comments. I feel enlightened. Now this is pure art. Sigma Skibbity writing right there. I demand 20 chapters and a movie adaptation. Oh my God. Guys, I'm really gonna like throw up. So I'm gonna end this live right here. Thanks for joining. This was a silly little live. Oh, God. I'll take deep breaths. I'll go get some foods. Thank you, guys. No song this time. I really have to go. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining. And bye, Toss. Bye, Demo. Thank you for joining. Bye, y'all. Oh, God.